is Shalom, Nsonge. I'm going to minister a song and the word of God. Can we take our seats? Hallelujah. Amen. You who you are, yesterday, today and forever. What you say is what you do. You never fail, you never change. You're faithful to the end. What you say is what you do. You are who you are, yesterday, today and forever. What you say is what you do. You never fail, you never change. You're faithful to the end. Faithful God, I worship you. I worship you. You're too faithful to fail me. You're too faithful to fail me. You've proven yourself in my life, and I've got to realize you're too faithful to fail me. You are who you are, yesterday, today and forever. What you say is what you do. You never fail, you never change. You're faithful to the end. Faithful God, I worship you. I worship you. You're too faithful to fail me. You're too loving to disappoint me. You've proven yourself in my life, and I've got to realize you're too faithful to fail me. You're too faithful to fail me. Oh Jesus, you're too loving to disappoint me. You've proven yourself in my life, and I've got to realize you're too loving to fail me. Hallelujah. Let's go to First Samuel 17, verse 42 to 51. First Samuel 17, verse 42 to 51. First Samuel 17, verse 42 to 51. And it says, and when the Philistine looked about and saw David, he dismayed him, for he is only a youth, ruddy and good-looking. 42. So the Philistine said to David, am I a dog that you come to me with sticks? And the Philistine cast David by his gods. 44. And the Philistine said to David, come to me, and I will give your flesh to the birds of the air and the beasts of the field. 45. Then David said to the Philistine, "You come to me with a sword, a spear, and a javelin, but I come to you with the name of Lord of hosts and the God of armies of Israel, whom you have defied." 46. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hand, and I will strike you and take your head from you. And this day I will give the carcasses of the camp of the Philistines to the birds and the air and the wild beasts of the earth, and that all the earth may know that there is God in Israel. 47. Then all this assembly shall know that the Lord does not save with a sword and spear for the battle, the Lord, and he will give you into your hands. 48. So it was when the Philistine arose and came and drew near to meet David. Then David hurried and ran towards the army to meet the Philistine. 49. Then David put his hands in his bag and took out a stone and his sling and struck it to the Philistine in his forehead so that the stone sank. 50. So David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and a stone and struck the Philistine and killed him. But there was no sword into the hand of David. 51. Therefore David ran and stood over the sheep and killed him and cut off his head with it. And when the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they fled. Hallelujah.
Amen.
So our theme is faith.
Amen.
So it's saying that there was a battle against the Philistines and the Israelites. So Goliath was one of the Philistines and David was one of the Israelites. So David and Goliath came towards each other. They drew near each other. And Goliath saw David as a youth, really good looking. And he told David, "Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks?" He cursed him by his gods. And David told Goliath that I will cut your head and give it to the flesh of the air and the wild beasts. And David told Goliath, "You come to me with a sword, a javelin, and a shield," which is called a physical weapon. What is a physical weapon? A physical weapon is a weapon we can see, we can touch, which Goliath had. And David did not carry a physical weapon. He carried a spiritual weapon. What is a spiritual weapon? A spiritual weapon is a weapon we cannot see or touch, but it is spiritual. And it said that David got a stone and a sling and struck it through the Philistine giant and sank into his forehead. David had faith that he's going to win that giant. He had faith that he's going to overcome that giant. What is a giant? A giant can be sickness. A giant can be poverty. A giant can be a situation. A giant can be marriage issues. It does not matter whatever giant you are facing. As long as you have faith, you can overcome that giant. It's not that giant that is going to overcome you, but it's you that is going to overcome that giant. You see, faith is important in life. What is faith? Faith is the believing of the word of God. But David had faith that he's going to overcome that Goliath. So for him to win the giant, he had faith. If your giant is sickness, if your giant is marriage issues, if your giant is a situation, you will overcome it. You will finish it. You will succeed. You will win it. You will succeed. You just need faith. Hallelujah. David had faith that he's going to overcome that giant. You see, Goliath would look physical outside, he would look big. Physical would look big, but spiritual here, it's got a dead face. You cannot say I want to walk, but you do not have faith that I want to walk. You cannot say I want a job, but you do not have faith that you want a job. You cannot say you want marriage, but you do not have faith that you want marriage. Faith is important. You see, it's important to please the Lord without faith. You cannot get something without faith. You say you want a scholarship, but you do not have faith that you want it. Faith is important because the Bible says you cannot please Him without faith. You cannot praise the Lord without faith. You cannot get anything without faith. You see, maybe you're writing the exam and you say, Lord, I want to pass, but you do not have faith that you want to pass. David had faith that he's going to overcome that giant. So it does not matter whatever giant you are facing, because that giant is not a big deal. The only big deal is that you are not having faith that you will overcome that giant. It's not a big deal. The only big deal is that you're failing, your faith is losing. That's why that giant is winning you. But with faith, you are the one who is going to overcome that giant, not that giant overcoming you. That's a lie. You see, positiveness and faith works together. It brings confidence in you. If you are going maybe somewhere, maybe you're going for a job interview, but once a negative thought enters your mind, the devil manipulates you and tells you you cannot make it. This job is too heavy for you. You're too young. Your faith goes. But when you have positiveness that I'm getting this job, plus faith, which brings confidence that you can now go for the interview. Faith is important. You cannot do anything without faith. You cannot go anywhere without faith. You cannot move without faith. You cannot heal without faith. You cannot speak without faith. Without faith, I cannot do anything. Without faith, we cannot do anything. We cannot get anything. You say, I want a job. You do not have faith that you want a job. It's called a fake faith. A dead faith. You want a scholarship. You want marriage. But you do not have faith that you want them. Faith is to move. Faith is to speak. Faith is to listen. But without those things, how can you get faith? It's got a dead faith. If your giant is sickness, you would pray to the Lord. Lord, you're not helping me. I'm getting sick every day. You're saying, Lord, help me. But you do not have faith that you're going to get healed. That's called a dead faith. Faith is important. I cannot go anywhere without faith. You cannot go anywhere without faith. Faith is important in life. Without faith, you cannot do anything. You cannot move. You cannot speak. You cannot hear without faith. So today we are going to pray that if faith is not there, you are going to hear your faith. You are going to move your faith. You are going to talk your faith. is you that is making the giant to be a big deal. Because your faith is losing. You see, the devil manipulates you with negative thoughts. Instead of you thinking positive, you're thinking negative about something. You see, positive and faith work together. They bring confidence in life. You cannot go anywhere with faith. You would cry, Lord, Lord, you're not helping me. It's more like I'm nothing to you. You see, my Yahweh does not fail. It's you that fails him. You cannot say God fails, but it's you that fails him. The God I serve does not fail. He has never failed. You cannot say he failed, but you cannot say he failed you, but it's you that failed him. You see, maybe if you're going for an interview, you have gone for an interview and you don't get that job, you say, Lord, you failed me. He did not fail you, but it is you that failed him because you did not have faith. So David had faith that he is going to win that giant. So you too, you can also overcome that giant. All of us here can overcome that giant. We just need faith. Think positive. Think positive about yourself. Positive and faith work together.